Hello there, everyone. This is Rocky at Deep Sea, and today we're going through an example of some of the cool flags that we make available to our clients. Today, those are tag spoofer and/or tag spoofed and embedded sites. These are classes of publisher fraud that often go hand in hand. The way this manifests itself, when you visit a site secretly out of your view, a ad request is created to a different site. We saw during the course of a normal audit for one of our clients today quite a lot of sites that were recently flagged as spoofer, and when I went and checked them out, a lot of them were spoofing esportsgags.com. Harlan College Sports, for example, minecraftlist.org, for example. And there are legitimate reasons the tag URL can differ from the site URL that the person who's actually causing the ad to be loaded is visiting, but this is not one of those cases. If I could just go to the site, we can plainly see it is just, content. So we went to our backend, pulled all the cases that we could find where this happened. We found some, 3 dozen sites that we visited and created ad requests attributed to esports gags. And when I added in ads.txt information, I further saw they were almost all managed by a common entity, or they had a ton of direct ads.txt entries attributed to that entity, didna.io. Now, that kind of makes sense because there's only so many ways this could happen. Not everyone in the supply chain has enough fine control to sort of create the spoofing or embedding behavior. Usually it's the publisher themselves or one of their agents. So we wanted to reproduce this to really make sure that it's happening the way we think it did, that there's not a false positive. So just go to one of the sites. And I'm just listening now for any occurrence of esports gags. And right away, I can see there is a page loaded, document type, meaning this is actually iframed on the page. I should be able to reproduce that, though these sites are quite laggy sometimes. The search function is not going to work in a way that's timely for the video. But oh, it did. Okay, great. So we can see like where it's highlighted. That's where this is. If I open in a new tab and see where are people actually planning to paste their ads? Well, it's on this site. This is not a site that people actually visit. Car Crash Law, this is supposed to be an esports gag site. Like, this is fraud. There's no way around it. And, it's disappeared already, so perhaps it's not there again. But we did manage to reproduce it. We saw where it's happening, and we see the kinds of pages that they, purport that ads are showing up on. So if I actually just visit esports gags in our tool, there's a variety of ways we can keep you from associating with this. One is you can block any of the sites that are they're creating the spoofing events, the spoofers themselves. If you happen to see the spoofed site in your logs, then when you query us, you're going to get information back that lets you know this is a site that is declared across at least 25 other domains. Including Husker Max, as we just saw, and it's also embedded surreptitiously under the content of other pages. So like these are things that are not plain to the eye, not so plain as things like pop unders redirects that we write about a lot. Not so plain as like the piracy laundering we write about a lot, but still very important to be aware of. And we make it available to you very easily. These very complex cases. So something I'm proud of. I hope you find it interesting. Thanks for watching.